My name is Stacy Hawkinson. I'm a painter. I paint here in Albuquerque. I guess as a child, I like to do all the child stuff, go out, ride your bike, cowboys and Indians. But I like to watch TV a lot. And then it's like I'm still pretty young. I started, doing the drawing thing, drawing everything. And my family's not that artistic, but my aunt. She was an interior designer. We'd go to her house. And she had this super cool house, mid-century furniture in there, nice paintings, nice things going on there. I think that's probably where I got the idea, like there's something else besides just your normal household, I did a little bit of art, here and there while I was going to school. I took an art class or two, decided that was like a lot of work, so I needed to get a job, so I got a degree in something else. And as soon as I got out of that, then I started doing art, making art, and eventually I ended up going back to school. And art's changed so much since when I first started. I went out and bought a bunch of watercolors, doing these southwestern watercolors, Indians, Pueblos, all that kind of thing. To what I'm doing now, it's very contemporary, very, urban feel to it. On the computer, I'll find old photos, or I'll take stuff now, just with my iPhone, download on the computer, print those out. And that's the main basis of it right now. Then I'll Photoshop that maybe, or Corel, and I'll find the piece that I want to start with, the photo, it's usually a photo, print that out. Like right now I'm making 8x10, so that fits nice. I can get that out on one sheet of paper and an inkjet printer. I'll print that out after, getting the lightness that I want. That takes a fixative. I'll have to put a fixative on top of that. Then I'll affix that to a piece of masonite, and then I'll start putting acrylic, like an acrylic gel medium on top of it, polyacrylic. Whatever's not fixed, it will kind of carry that pigment out. Gives a kind of a ghosty image. You never quite know what you're going to get with it. It's like I've kind of see what works. I don't think there's really a book out there that was going to tell you that, But yeah, you just have to invent it as you go. And if something it runs too much, well, then you learn to fix it a little bit better. If it doesn't run enough, then you don't do it as much. If you want to get drips, you play with the drips. You learn how to control the drips and the splashes. But in the end, you really don't know. You're just kind of directing it that way, and that's why I like it. It's kind of like a surprise in the morning when I come in and see what actually happened. I tend to have people that buy my work, which I don't sell a lot of work, but those same people that have that same aesthetic tend to come around, and want that. So I seem to get a good response from I've always gotten a good response from kids younger than myself, let's say. For this show, I had decided to do 100 paintings, and I'd had this going around in my brain for a little while. I put it on Facebook, so then I'm obligated, right, to get it done, And the other thing I like about 100, it's 100 pieces, $100 a piece. So I think that makes it affordable. People can buy multiple ones, and that's what I like to do here in my studio. I'll put them together in different groups. It's almost like toys. You can play with them, create your own narrative with them. You can do fun things like that with them. I've had other people say, "Oh, you glue stuff to boards," and that's not art. That's not painting. But I have enough people that say, "No, it is," to encourage you to do that. And so, I feel fortunate to do that.